I'm Colleen and welcome to my channel. I'm just a girl who is enthusiastic about makeup and positivity, and when I say positivity, I mean bringing people up, not pushing people down. Being mean is not cool. Awesome people are not mean, so be kind all the time. I know that I do the exact same hand movements every time I say my intro. One day I'll like maybe try and not do them. It's just, it's become a habit. It's like part of the intro now, so it's so stupid. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and doing a tutorial on Huda Beauty's Mercury Retrograde palette. I know I'm late to the party, but I waited to buy it because I wanted to see what other people said about it because, you know, like I've said before, I am a super sucker for outer space themed palettes. So of course, when I saw this, I was like, oh my god. But I'm like, no, you need to calm down. It is $67. Wait to see other people review it and then pick it up. And I also waited for the Sephora Rouge sale, so I got money off because $67 is a lot. Like, you know, I'm not loaded, I'm not rolling in it, so 67 is a lot of money. So I waited so I could get it on sale. I first of all, just first look, came in like a really cool like hollow packaging, which of course I don't have anymore, but then this is still hollow too. Very, very pretty. When you open it up, it looks like this. It's absolutely gorgeous. This color story appeals to me. So what are you getting for $67? The Mercury Retrograde palette features a cosmic blend of 18 shades and textures, balancing cool and warm tones to deliver infinite possibilities. The palette is filled with easy-to-use combinations of dusty coppers, rosy pinks, and golden taupe with pops of purple and blue. It features 9 buttery mattes, 6 high shine creamy metallics, 1 glitter powder charged with silver sparkles, and 2 sheer multi-reflective shadows for an out-of-this-world glow. Well, you do get an out-of-this-world glow, as you can see. Like, I feel like I'm very sparkly now. So I figured I would read off the Sephora website, like, what actual, like, shadows are in here, because I'm always like, oh, this is a satin, this is a metallic. And, like, I'm trying to, like, remember off the top of my head when there's, you know, an actual listing of what they are, so this way you know. And this is, again, right here. First impressions, again, gorgeous. I really liked the way that they looked. So, of course, looking at them in the pan is also nice, but let's go into some swatches. So the swatches are very nice. I think the colors are good. Before I get into how I created this look, I just wanted to talk about like my highlight. It's not actually a highlight. It is, I got this in Sephora a while ago, and it was like one of those impulse buys. It was like on an end cap, and I just thought it was so pretty. It's Touch in Soul's Metallic Sparkling Foiled Pigment. Is an eyeshadow, but I put it on as a highlighter and I actually kind of really like it. And the reason I did was because I keep seeing the Kaleidos highlighters, especially in the color Laser Glazer, and this color reminds me of that. And I probably am eventually going to get that, but right now I'm trying not to buy excessive stuff because it's Christmas time and I need to focus on conserving money for the holidays. So this reminded me very much of that color, so I put it on. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I think it actually works pretty well as a highlighter. It's a bright highlighter, so I'm off today, so I don't know if I'd wear it to work, but it is really, really pretty. So before I keep rambling on, let's get into how I created this look. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this color Karma right here, just on a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to apply it to my crease area, mainly focusing on the upper crease, like my socket. Karma has a lot of color payoff. Like when I did my other eye and I had done this look the other day, I just have to dip this once and I'm good. And then I do like to take a blending brush and just kind of smooth out the top a little bit. I didn't, aside from Supermoon, I didn't find like there was like a really great color in this palette to go up in your brow bone and in your inner corner. So I'm just going to take Inward Melodies from Aromaleigh Cosmetics. And I'm just going to take that on a small pencil brush. Well, most pencil brushes are small. And I'm going to apply it to my brow bone. This is a great color because it's pink, but it's got a beautiful shift of green in here. mean, my lighting isn't going to do it justice, but it is gorgeous. I know I've mentioned this in another video before. Because I don't want something like super crazy up on my crease here, but I do want something a little bit lighter there just to kind of brighten up my eyes. So now I'm just going to take a Sigma E25 brush and I'm just going to go into this color Haze right here. And I'm going to apply that to my lid and a little bit up into my crease as well. Again, this color is nice. It has a lot of color payoff. I am just going to dip it another time just because I do want to go a little bit higher and bring it in and kind of blend the two colors together. So they kind of look like that. Then I just want to take my finger and I'm going to go into the color Super Moon, which is on the end right there. Super Moon reminds me of the color that I talked about in my under $10 video. It was in the Folklore one that I just find, like, I don't know what exactly, I don't know, I just find it slightly hard to work with, but I'm actually, so the easiest way I found to work with these colors is just with my finger. So I'm just going to take it on my finger and I'm going to apply it to my lid over Haze. Because it is a beautiful sparkly color, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. And I like that it gives a little bit of like a different take on Haze, but it still keeps Haze like a, I don't know if Haze is, I wouldn't call it a turquoise. I don't know. But more of a green tone, because I had done it before and I put a different color over it and it made it more blue, and that is not what I wanted. I wanted to keep the more minty greeny color. So it's gonna look just like that. And I'm just gonna take the brush that I had Karma on and just kind of brush a little bit over here just to kind of blend everything out. And this is what it looks like now. So to finish off this whole look, I just put the Shockwave, LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner on my waterline, and I'm just going to go in with the pencil brush here into the color Mercury. And I'm just going to apply that under my waterline. And then I want to take a small blending brush and just kind of brush under there. And then I'm just going to take another pencil brush and I'm just going to spritz it with some MAC. And I'm going to go back into that color from Aromaleigh Cosmetics, the Inward Melodies. And I'm just going to dip it in there and I'm going to apply it to my inner corner. Just like that. This is the whole eye look done right here. I really like it. I think it came out really pretty. My final thoughts on the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette is that I really enjoy it. Do I think it's a must-have, like you can't live without it? Probably not. You can do a lot of looks with it, but at the same time, I don't think it's a palette you can do everything with. And you know, as much as it has beautiful colors in it, it is lacking a little bit in some colors in some areas. So I can't say like it's a must-have. Do I think that it's beautiful? Yeah, the packaging is, as always, is gorgeous. The color story inside and what it looks like, I think is beautiful. You know, I am a sucker for space themed palettes, so you know, you know, I'll be a little bit probably biased towards it. But I do like this palette. I think for the most part it works I think for the most part it works rather well. Supermoon is a little hard to work with, but it's not the end of the world. You can get it to work on your finger. To me, it's a color that's a topper, definitely. It's not something you can really do by yourself, but I think as a topper, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I really enjoyed it. I think I got this palette, like I said earlier in the video, during their Rouge sale, and I think that this palette is something, because it is $67, which Huda Beauty, like, their price, they are rather expensive. So I got this when I got money off on it, so I would say do that. Today's Black Friday, so I don't know what kind of sales Sephora's doing, because obviously I shot this before Friday. It's not actually Friday, but it is Friday. So I would suggest picking it up. It's the holiday season. Things are always on sale. So I would suggest picking it up while it's on sale, because $67 is a high price tag. But it is a fun palette to have, and overall it works pretty well. Not pretty well, it works very well. I mean, the mattes in here, Huda's formula is great. It's always so smooth and so pigmented, and you get such a great color payoff whenever you use them. The shimmers and the pressed glitters and the cream, whatever they're called, from what I said earlier, they're nice too. They're really, really pretty. I do like her. I like her shadow palettes for the most part. I think that's all I have to say about this palette. So, as always, I will link everything. Well, I will list everything that I'm wearing on my face below. I'll link this palette. I will also link my Twitter and Instagram handles if you are interested in following me there, because I do post some stuff in between, like looks that I'm doing that I don't necessarily want to do a video on, and pictures of my pets, and I think that my pets are really cute. So, yeah. So anyway, from one makeup lover to another, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys soon. So just remember, be you, do you, love you. Bye!